Welcome to Luxembourg, a nation often overlooked on the map, yet it holds a universe within its borders. Here in the very heart of Europe lies a land where old-world charm meets modern innovation, where traditions endure yet the future is embraced. Luxembourg is small in size, yet grand in spirit. It is a place where medieval castles rise above green valleys, where rivers carve their way through deep gorges, and where forests whisper ancient secrets. This country has been shaped by centuries of history. Romans, Franks, Burgundians, Habsburgs, French and Prussians all left their mark, yet Luxembourg remained uniquely itself. A crossroads of cultures, a meeting point of languages, and a bridge between nations. From the winding streets of its capital city to the quiet beauty of its villages, Luxembourg is a storybook waiting to be read. It is a land of contrasts, where old stone fortresses stand alongside shimmering glass towers, where peaceful countryside lies just minutes away from bustling European institutions. Though it may be small, Luxembourg holds treasures that rival the world's greatest destinations. Its beauty is subtle yet powerful. Its charm is quiet yet unforgettable. This is Luxembourg, a hidden jewel in the heart of Europe. A place where past and present walk together. A land waiting not just to be visited, but to be experienced. Luxembourg City, a city of contrasts. Luxembourg City is a city of contrasts. Perched on dramatic cliffs, it is both ancient and modern, peaceful, yet vibrant. The Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, reveals cobblestone streets, medieval walls, and Gothic churches. The Grand Ducal Palace, with its Renaissance beauty, reminds us of Luxembourg's royal heritage. Just across the valley lies Kirchberg, the modern financial hub, with futuristic architecture, glass towers, and European Union institutions. Here, the past and the future live side by side. The casemates du Boc, underground mysteries. Beneath Luxembourg City lies a hidden world, the casemates du Boc. This vast underground network of tunnels once sheltered thousands of soldiers and residents during wars. Carved into the rock, these passages earned Luxembourg the nickname, the Gibraltar of the North. Today, they stand as a silent reminder of resilience, history, and the strength of this small yet powerful nation. Castles of Luxembourg. Luxembourg is a land of castles. Once, over 100 fortresses dotted this small nation, guarding valleys, rivers, and trade routes. Today, around 70 still stand, some in proud magnificence, others in romantic ruins. Each one is a doorway into history, a guardian of memory, and a window into the medieval soul of Europe. The Vianden Castle, the crown of Luxembourg, perched high above the river Vianden Castle is one of the largest and most spectacular fortresses in Europe. Built between the 11th and 14th centuries, it was the seat of the powerful Counts of Vianden. Within its walls, knights once walked, and noble families held grand feasts in candlelit halls. Its Gothic towers rise like a crown against the sky, and its thick walls once repelled invaders and rival lords. But like all great castles, Vianden fell into ruin. Abandoned in the 19th century, its stones crumbled. For decades it stood as a ghost of its former self, until careful restoration brought it back to life. Today, it is a jewel of Luxembourg, a place where visitors can step back in time and feel the echo of history. Beaufort Castle, ruins and Renaissance, hidden deep in the forests. Beaufort Castle whispers stories of mystery. The original medieval fortress, built in the 11th century, now lies in romantic ruins. Ivy climbs its broken towers, and the wind whistles through its empty chambers. It is a castle of silence, where imagination fills the gaps left by time. But nearby stands another treasure, the Renaissance Chateau of Beaufort, built in the 17th century. Elegant and refined, it contrasts with the rough stone ruins beside it. Together, The two castles create a dialogue across centuries, blending warlike strength with aristocratic grace. The Bourscheid Castle, fortress above the Sewer High, on a rocky promontory above the Sewer River, stands Bourscheid Castle, a fortress of power and pride. Its origins stretch back to the year 1000, and over the centuries it grew into a massive stronghold, with walls and towers watching over the valley below. From its battlements, sweeping panoramic views unfold, forests, rivers, and mountains stretching endlessly. At sunset, the castle seems to glow, a guardian watching over the land for more than 1,000 years. Legends say that the castle is haunted, that the spirits of past lords still roam its halls. But whether haunted or not, it remains a place of awe, a fortress where time seems to stand still. Clervaux Castle, a fairy tale come alive. In the northern Ardennes, the village of Clervaux nestles beneath a fairy tale white castle. Built in the 12th century, Clervaux Castle has been destroyed and rebuilt many times, by fire, by war, by time itself. But like Luxembourg, it has endured. Today, the castle is home to treasures beyond stone walls. Inside is the world-famous photographic collection The Family of Man, a UNESCO-listed exhibition that celebrates humanity in all its forms. Here, medieval history and modern art meet beneath the same roof. Castles beyond stone, Luxembourg's castles are more than just fortresses. They are stories written in stone, of knights and nobles, of wars and weddings, of triumph and ruin. Each castle reflects a different chapter of the nation's journey: Vianden's grandeur, Beaufort's mystery, Bourscheid's might, Clervaux's culture. Together, they form a tapestry, a chain of fortresses across valleys and hills, each whispering to the next through the mists of time. Luxembourg may be small, but in its castles, it reveals its grandeur. Here, the medieval world has not been lost. It still lives, in towers and walls, in legends and memories, in the silence of stone that has stood for centuries. The north, Ardennes, and natural beauty. In the north lies the Ardennes, a region of rolling hills, dark forests, and flowing rivers. Here, nature is untamed yet welcoming. Hiking trails lead to scenic viewpoints, where the silence of the mountains is broken only by birdsong and the rustle of leaves. The Ardennes also hold memories of the Second World War, with museums and memorials honoring history. It is a place where nature and memory walk hand in hand. Moselle Valley, wine and rivers. The Moselle Valley is a land of vineyards and winding rivers. For centuries, winemakers have cultivated the gentle slopes, producing some of Europe's finest white wines and sparkling crémant. The river glitters in the sunlight, reflecting charming villages and peaceful landscapes. A glass of wine here is more than a drink. It is a taste of tradition, culture, and the soul of Luxembourg. Externach, the oldest town. Eternach, the oldest town in Luxembourg, is a place where history comes alive. Founded in the 7th century, it is home to the Basilica of St. Willibord, a masterpiece of faith and architecture. Every year, the town hosts the famous dancing procession, a UNESCO cultural heritage event where tradition and spirituality unite in a unique celebration. Luxembourg's cultural side. Though small, Luxembourg thrives as a cultural hub. The Philharmonie hosts world-class performances in a stunning architectural setting. Museums and galleries showcase art, history, and innovation. Festivals celebrate music, dance, and tradition. Luxembourg is not only a crossroads of Europe, it is also a crossroads of creativity. Villages and countryside life. Beyond the cities and castles lie the villages, timeless, peaceful, and filled with charm. In Esch-sur-Aire, houses cluster beneath a ruined fortress, embraced by the river's curve. In Vianden, medieval streets climb toward the castle. Each village is a storybook, where the rhythm of life is simple and pure. The spirit of Luxembourg. Luxembourg may be small in size, but its spirit is vast. It is a nation of diversity, where people from around the world live side by side. It is a nation of traditions, where heritage is cherished. And it is a nation of progress, where innovation drives the future. Luxembourg is more than a country. It is a story, written across stone castles, flowing rivers, and timeless villages. It is a bridge between past and present, nature and modernity, tradition and progress. A nation that has always stood at the crossroads of Europe, yet has never lost its own soul. Here, the old and the new walk hand in hand. The whispers of medieval fortresses blend with the voices of bustling cafes. The quiet forests embrace the hum of modern innovation, and the strength of heritage shapes the dreams of tomorrow. Luxembourg may be small on the map, but in its heart, it holds the greatness of centuries. It is a land of resilience, of beauty, of discovery. This is not just a destination, it is an experience. Not just a place to see, but a place to feel. Luxembourg, a hidden gem in the heart of Europe, waiting not only to be visited, but to be remembered.